How come this is not rubbing off? This is a pencil, innit?
Good guy, help me, please.
Trying to get me paint to dry.
Does Virgil smell nice?
Yeah, he does.
Have you actually scored a better goal than that?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
There he goes.
There we go.
There he goes.
Hey everyone, you're watching AXA Player Portraits, the show where we take your favourite Liverpool players and staff and challenge them to do something new with confidence. These boys have each got a picture in front of them, which we will reveal in a second. Easy, easy. They have to paint that person, and then when they're done, they each have to guess who they've painted. Should be fun. Come on, boys.
Should be.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of looks here that says,
I'm starting to see where I've got in there. I've got to draw.
okay, well, do not tell the other person who you've got.
Yeah,
Keep it
alright.
secret.
Nice.
Okay. Right, boys, half an hour. Let's
Half
do
an
it.
hour.
You're not a fan?
Not really, but I like to draw. Is it
Yeah,
the right?
yeah.
To draw. So at the Euros we had a lot of time off, so
What were you drawing at the Euros?
just normal things. I don't know. I have pictures on the phone.
I'm interested to see whether this translates to the canvas, actually.
Nah.
Feels like he's got a little advantage here, Kurt.
How come this is not rubbing off? This is a pencil, innit?
Yeah, is it? Let's see. Yeah, that looks like it. Don't worry about it. You're going to be covering it with paint anyway. It doesn't need to be perfect.
It's got it perfect.
What about you, Kurt? Ours at school?
Oh, not a chance.
What were you like as a kid? Were you...
I see you laughing already. Here he goes.
I might know the answer to this, but I'm interested to get it from you. You know, personality-wise, were you shy as a kid, or were you loud, outgoing?
Do you know what it was with me? I think I was a little bit of both. So around all my mates and that, I'd be like loud and I'd be involved in everything. But then like around their mums and dads, I'd want to be, you know, I'd want to come across as being like a nice kid and a polite kid as well. So then I'd be like a little bit shy around them. And I've even had it before now in the past of lads saying like, oh, you like that with me, but then around my mum and that, you like that, you know what I mean? But that's just the way I was. So I say I was a little bit of a mix. I wouldn't say I was shy, but it was more of like a respect for like the mum and dads and the older ones around and stuff. So
What were you like?
I was not shy when I was younger. No. I was very busy. I would say.
Yeah, like that. Were you
Energetic.
energy. Ah, cool. Yeah. Was that just as a football thing, or was that like
No,
just
me
in
as
life?
a kid, yeah. I was very energetic, very couldn't sit still, you know. Always busy with
yeah, I
something.
can tell.
Yeah,
I
you
left
know.
that now.
Yeah, you know.
You've become a dad recently. Has that changed how you are as a person? Has that changed you physically, psychologically?
Yeah, it changed. Obviously, the priority of life is changing, you know. So it's about the little boy now, everything. So yeah, that's the biggest change, I think. Kurt is gonna experience himself that very soon.
Well, are you looking forward to seeing him go through it?
We live close to each other, so when he calls me, then yeah, Cody, can you help me, please?
Has everyone been like that? Because I found before having kids, everyone who's got kids wants to give you advice. Is there a thing that everyone keeps telling you?
Yeah, but everything I hear is kind of like, I'm not going to say it's bad, but it's like, oh, you know, sleep, you change your nappies.
Yeah, I have to say
The
a
kid
lot
was
of
planned,
a
I
lot
know
of-
what's coming, man.
A lot of
You know
people
what I mean?
are a little bit not
I'm ready
negative,
for
but
it.
like, you know.
Nah, me, like,
It's the best feeling,
like,
you know?
Yeah, that's what else I've heard as well. It's a little girl as well, so super excited, man.
It is the most difficult, but also the most rewarding thing ever. It's interesting to know though, Cody, because obviously there's new skills that you've got to pick up when you're a dad. You mentioned like the changing nappies and stuff. You're the
Yeah.
guy who's played at the World Cup.
Looking
Was that
forward.
a bigger challenge the first time you changed the nappy?
Yeah, because, you know, try to do it right and, you know, the first time, you know, very careful. Now it's different, you know? But the first time, whew, also first time changing the clothes, like, oh no, is this all right? But now it's fine, you know.
I'm gonna have a little check and see where you're up to.
I'm alright here.
Well, no, I want to see how all right you're doing.
Not bad, that is it, though. Get on there.
Yeah, it's good, that, isn't it? That's actually, yeah. No, I'm seeing it, feeling it. Cody, what you got? Right, mate. You're gonna have to speed up here.
Why?
Come on, but we've only got half an hour.
Has to be good.
Bit of both.
Does look good though, don't lie.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, but that's the meaning.
What's more scary, lining up at a World Cup or putting your baby in a car seat and driving with them for
Yeah,
the first time?
most definitely the second one. Every time you're looking if he's still breathing, you know. First time.
So you mentioned that you both live close to each other.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
So you spend a
that.
lot of time together outside of work, or what was the last thing you did together outside of training?
Well, I've only just moved around there, so he actually came round. I was speaking to him saying I've I've built like a wine cellar inside the house. So Cody actually came round with about 6 bottles of wine for me that I put in. So a nice little gift off him, man.
Nice. You both scored your first ever Liverpool goals against one team.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you do? Oh,
Both
nice.
scored against Everton Football Club for the
Yeah.
first goals. I have to know, because I'm sure Curtis has spent his entire life since that goal talking about that goal. Do you ever
Fed up
get
of it, to be
do you
honest.
get tired of being asked about it?
Absolutely fed up about it, as if I've not scored since.
Did you score since?
There he goes.
There we go.
There he goes. There he goes.
Have you seen Curtis's goal against Everton?
It's one of the best goals he ever made in his life, mate.
Did he show it to you?
It's one of the best goals that you've probably experienced as well. Have you actually scored a better goal than that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Which one?
I think I scored a few. Whoa.
Not at our club, you haven't.
Yeah, I think against United was a better goal than that.
Which one? The one
The
when
chip.
What, when you should have saved it?
Nah. Yeah, possible she could save it, but he didn't.
It's a hell of a finish.
Yeah, it is. That's one thing about him, though. Very, 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 very good finisher.
If you could take any attribute that Cody has as a player, is that what is finishing?
I've got 2, I'd probably say. I'd say, in terms of on the pitch, yeah, his finishing, but then his brain as well. The like mental side of things and how things might not play like his way and stuff, but how he always sticks to his plan and he prepares exactly the same and he doesn't get mad and anything like that. He just knows that when a chance comes, obviously I'm close with him as well, so the things that then he tells me, I'm like, it's great, man.
Let's do the opposite. What of Kurt? If you could take any attributes of his, Cody, what
On
would-
the pitch.
Well, on or off the pitch.
On the pitch is his ability to never lose a ball, to be honest. This is really, sometimes he comes in a situation, I think, now he loses it, but he doesn't, and I don't know how, but yeah, he doesn't. And obviously he's a good guy as well, so yeah, I'm a good guy, so I don't need his ability, but you know, it's nice, just you know.
I'm glad that everyone else recognises that as a
Oh,
scorer.
and he's not scared of any situation. He's never nervous. He says this, you know.
Well, I
don't
saw
know,
his face before we started this.
Yeah,
so
you know, so.
Never nervous?
I think it's just because I'm so like, I believe in myself a lot. You know what I mean? So like, and I don't really care about like outcome and all things like that. Of course I want to win games, of course I want to play well, of course I want to score goals, but at the end of the day I know it's football, you can't win every game, you can't score in every game, you're going to play the best of games in every game. So at the end of the day, at the end of me career, you know, if I go and play 500 plus games, you know, I'm not going to go and have 500 plus unbelievable games, otherwise I'll be the best in the world that's ever played, you know what I mean? So I understand it's part of the game and things like that, so that just means it's been my frame.
Like that. Like that. Is that? Did I just see you touch paint then?
Yeah, I just touched it but didn't use it.
No, of course not.
Nah.
Be daft. Be daft to start painting at any point during the very small short window you've got to get paint on the
how many
canvas.
have left?
15 minutes left. This is half time.
So why are you complaining then?
I'm giving you the big half-time rousing team talk here, Cody.
Yeah,
I,
you see,
I want
half-time-
more from you in the second half, is what I'm
Half-time.
saying.
Trying to get me paint to dry.
Curtis is on a second coat here.
Yeah, right.
So, I have to ask, big Dutch connection at the club, Dutch
Yeah.
manager
Yeah.
now. First and foremost, when you know that Arne Slot's coming in, are you speaking to Cody in that and trying to get like the lowdown on what he is as a coach or what to expect or anything like that?
Not really, no, I'm just one of them. I just go with the flow, if I'm honest. I didn't know much about him, but like I'd seen his teams and stuff play, and I'd obviously seen clips as soon as we was linked with him. I seen clips of how he had his team playing and all things like that, and thought, wow, like it looks like it would suit me. So I was just excited.
I like that. The Euros,
Oof.
go on. Look, it was a great tournament.
Unlucky.
Well, that was.
Unlucky? No, I'm being nice here. Unlucky.
Are you?
Yeah.
You scored the Netherlands' first goal in the tournament.
Yeah.
How much did that was it a weight relieved? Did that add to your confidence for the rest of the tournament once you got that first goal?
Yeah, obviously it's nice to score in the first game. I had confidence, but I don't have confidence at the moment while I'm drawing this hair of this guy, but it's not going according to plan. But yeah, it was a good tournament for us, and then I think at the end, just lost the game in the last minute against England, mate.
Did you enjoy watching them?
Of course I do. Me, I say it all the time, actually. I feel now that football's went to where, like, I get that goals and assists that you win you the game, but I feel that there's lads who are kind of outshine a bit because he don't score as much as other lads. And I feel that Cody's one, okay, yeah, he scores goals and stuff, but he might not score as much as certain lads who are put over him. But me, I just love a footballer who's like, he's actually good to like watch. He doesn't just score goals and then he's not really involved in the game. I love lads who are fully involved in the game. They want the ball and they're exciting as well. And I feel that he's one, so I enjoy when I see him play.
Mate, this is not going according to plan. But there is
No,
some paint.
there's paint on
There's
there.
paint.
No! Oh.
How do I make skin
happening?
color, you know?
Put black too far down. Oh no.
Oh, guys, I've got some, well, good news or bad news.
How many minutes left?
We've got 5 minutes left.
Yeah, it's calm, mate.
The pressure is on. Get your paint down.
I don't think that's too bad. I've just went a bit too much with them.
Who are the current squad that's got the best aura?
The skipper. You know,
Yeah,
he's
I think
captain.
Skip.
You know, he's big, strong. Everybody's got this thing about he smells nice. All this stuff.
I think.
How
Trent,
does Virgil smell nice?
Yeah, he does.
He actually does smell nice, yeah.
I think Trent got a good aura as well, man. Especially when he's on the pitch.
Yeah.
I like how he moves around, you know. This is so bad, to be fair.
You've got the last few seconds here, boys. We need to get this.
Now, wait there.
We need to get this wrapped up.
Let me just finish his eyebrows.
Tell me one thing that you're doing today that future you will thank you for.
Reading books.
Reading books.
Yeah.
Saving money. Because the thing is, yeah, it's like, and like, you hear it loads. You know, it's like kids who will come in the game and they're not really taught how to handle stuff and things like that. So I'm big on all that stuff.
I like that. Right, gents, I'm going to have to ask you to stop. So, question is, how confident do you feel that the other person is going to know who you've painted?
Not so
I'd
confident.
say 8 out of 10.
Not so confident, to be fair.
8 out of 10. If he
if I
doesn't
can-
get that with actually having a little bit of time to think, he should get that for sure.
Mine, no.
1,000,000%.
Mine not. No chance.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yours is good, bro. Has to be Joey G, no?
What?
Oh, wait. Let me. What the hell like this?
Look what colour it's in the hair.
White. Oh, it's Lucho.
Yeah, bro. He doesn't have it on there, but I thought right now he has it white.
Yeah.
It has to be Joey G.
Yeah, but with the hair like this, I thought it was Joey G, you know?
Ah, do you know what I've done? Because the beard, innit?
Yeah.
Look, like I've tried to put a little bit of stubble on him and it's ended up like that. That's why I said
Yeah,
before.
you know?
Oh, like the
Yeah.
sideys.
Ah, that's dumb.
You see skills, you know?
No, that's dumb.
That's dumb.
I just went off his quiff.
Yeah.
It's easy, innit? I just went off his
Bro,
quiff.
but hey, to be honest, it's calm, innit?
His quiff and his beard, nah, that's that.
Look, I think you've pulled this out. Given 15 minutes in, I don't think he'd even drawn the eyes. This is technically the second time that Curtis has appeared on this show. Did you know that Joe had to paint you last time?
Oh, do we have that picture?
No way.
Do we
With a
have
picture
it?
of how he drew me.
I thought it was very good. Robbo thought it was veg.
But it was veg.
Yeah.
Oof.
So here is Joey's photo of...
No, that's not you, bro. Sorry. But I see where he's coming from, though. I see where he's coming from.
It's not too bad. It's not that bad. I mean, it's got me shape up sharp as well.
There we go. Another episode wrapped of player portraits. Who do you think produced the best likeness? Let us know in the comments underneath. Who do you think has got the raw, innate artistic talent of the two boys? Let us know. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check back. Who do you want to see next time out on AXA Player Portraits?
Well done, Kurt. Well done.